and say to yourself, hey, that was not even a show.
Should I start with hi? Hi, it's Big Rod here, and I'm filling in for the notorious pirate wolf, Chris, who is having eye surgery after an unfortunate accident with his new pet bird, Marcus. And I am a member of the Lone Wolves, and people often ask me, hey, how'd you get that nickname, Big Rod? You're not really that big, you're not really that small, you're just kind of average size, it doesn't really make sense. Well, use your imagination. And my name's not even actually Rod. Anyways, this week, we finally managed to piss off the shirtless libertarians, plus we check back in with our pals at the Mancave and with JJ Mccartney, who's got himself a new sound drop. First though, we've been hassling Trace on Buds and Suds about being a little guy who's always drunk and wants to fight, but now we've decided that we're on Team Trace and we don't like the way that his co-hosts gang up on him, and now we support him, and check it out as we let the boys know that it's Team Trace time.
What's a keg run you like to, like, you know, the deposit on a keg?
I've never bought a keg.
You've never bought a keg?
No, I mean,
Let's say $60, you think?
Yeah, I mean, that's a fair number. I'd say between 45 and $60.
And then you have to give a deposit down because they want their keg back.
Oh, yeah, they always want their keg back.
But they had, like, 4 kegs at Kevin Hazlett's party. And, like,
and
all of
3
them were
empty.
Yeah, all of them were tapped out except one of them.
I think it was the highest alcohol content one, too, so we were okay with that.
Yeah, I was completely happy with the beer.
Buds and Suds, who's this?
Hey, how's it going? It's the prank caller. Just want to say hello to all my fans and friends in the chat.
I mean,
What's going on, Mr. Prank Caller?
I wouldn't say you got a lot of fans in the chat, but I mean, we appreciate your phone call and stuff.
Well, I had a question for you. It kind of made me upset. I had called before, and I sort of, I ribbed Trace about his height, which, I just do it because it riles him up. I don't really think it's something
does
to be
bother
ashamed of. But my problem was that you guys started piling on him. You didn't defend him at all. You started piling on the guy, and I started thinking to myself, you know what? Trace is the only one on the show that I actually like.
Yeah.
Not many people like me either, so I can agree with you on that one. So.
Well, the reason is because Trace, he's an alcoholic, but he has a personality, whereas your personality is that you are an alcoholic.
I don't get it though.
I don't get it, though.
I mean,
it would be the same thing.
It is.
And I mean, how many shows have you called in, sir, since that one time, my birthday, where I was drunk and I've been wasted?
Well, I mean, most of them you take shots on the air, almost all the shows. Hey, where's Colton? Speaking of,
Colton's in my aid today.
Yeah,
I have no idea where the fuck he is. Now I gotta ask this, like, be serious, and this is an honest question. Like, what type of phone line are you calling in on? Because like your voice comes in like super clear.
I'm calling in with a Shure SM58 microphone hooked up through my computer, so that's why it's clear.
So that's why it sounds so fucking clear. Like, it sounds like you're like right in my head talking right now.
I'm living rent-free in your head.
Yeah, I know. I know you are, man. But I mean,
now, I think I know where Colton is. I bet I know where he is. I bet he's shooting a music video to put up on World Star Hip Hop as an unsigned artist.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that.
What would make you think that?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. That's just what he looks like. But, hey, Trace, don't get down on us. We're Team Trace now. We're all about Team Trace.
See, there you go,
Team
man.
Trace.
He's not going to fuck with you anymore. I mean, this guy's not going to fuck with you anymore. Like, he's Team Trace.
I mean, you don't have to not fuck with me, sir. I mean, feel free to fuck with me all day long. Fuck with me all day long.
No, man, we got your back, Trace. I'll tell you something. We did something for the Bubba Army. You guys in the chat are actually going to like this. I make prank calls to other shows, and I called Todd Schnitt, who you guys know, obviously, the Schnitt man. and he was talking about how Elizabeth Warren, her whole thing backfired, and I asked him, I said, is this a bigger backfire or not as big of a backfire as when you tried to sue Bubba the Love Sponge and then sued your lawyer and lost, and he got so mad. I'll tell you what, he got
That's
so
a pretty
mad,
good one.
guys. You would have loved it.
Can you email that to me?
I'm actually going to email it to Trace because I'm Team Trace, baby.
Trace doesn't
Now
even
you're
have a
being
fucking email.
Sarcastic. You're
You don't even have a fucking email.
Yeah, he probably knows that.
No, let's be honest, though. The guy brings up a great point. Where the fuck is Colton at today?
Yeah, I mean, I thought he'd be here by 12 since...
That's what time we usually start the show.
I have no idea.
And we're only going until 1 today, so what the fuck?
Couldn't tell you. I mean, is he bailing on Buds and Suds even when he's here?
Free Talk Live is a libertarian-based radio show where every Tuesday they always don't wear shirts, and it's called Topless Tuesday, but unfortunately it's getting too cold, so they have to wear tops. We decided to call in with some new suggestions, and we also managed to make Ian mad for the first time ever.
Chris is on the line in Canada. Chris, you're on Free Talk Live, and you're listening to us through our Discord server at discord.lrn.fm. Go ahead.
Hey, Ian. Hey, Seth Rogen. Hey, guy who looks like he would be cool in the late 70s.
So are you supposed to be Seth Rogen, Johnson?
I guess, yeah.
Okay.
So I had some ideas. I figured out you guys can't do Topless Tuesdays because it's too cold, right?
Yeah,
And
it's a
I've
little
accepted
chilly in
that
here.
now, and I understand that, but I had some other ideas for some alliteration-based days you could do, possibly. I was thinking
Great.
Taurine Tuesday, where you guys drink,
Energy drinks?
Yeah, exactly, and you get all amped up or whatever.
I can't
Another one
stand
is
those
tongue-
things.
THC Tuesday?
Okay.
I'd be all right with that.
Or would that be Thursday? Because then you could alliterate the T and the H.
Ooh, good point.
Hey, Johnson, I'm trying to do something here.
We're trying to add in
Sorry,
so
I was
it's not
stepping
just
on your bit.
Yeah, we're trying to add in so it's not just a straight-up list. Go ahead.
Okay, tongues out Tuesday, and that's whenever you're not talking, then you have your
have to
tongue
stick your tongue
sticking out. I have a legitimate question for you just before I let you guys go here.
That's it? You only had 2? I mean, it's not bad. Those weren't bad. I'm just saying. What about W's and F's?
Weed Wednesday.
Are you guys marijuana heads? Shiva heads?
Well, I don't think I can speak for all 3 of us.
That's fair enough. But my question for you is, why don't you set your camera up? Why doesn't it face you, Ian? Like the one shot. The one shot is
The close-up, you mean?
Yeah, the close-up. Yeah, it's always on the person who's not.
If I were sitting where Johnson is sitting, then it would be on me because Johnson is.
I know that.
Yeah. Well, look, it just. It's because of the background, right? So if you've got a very nice.
Talk the whole time. But you're always talking, and the camera's always on him, and he's just sitting there, and it's the weirdest thing you'll ever see in your life. Do you ever watch the playback of it? Like, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, hey, man, everybody's entitled to their opinion. I think that it's fine. You can get people's reactions to things when they're not talking. And our other hosts do talk as well.
It just ran. No, they don't really, because I'm telling you, I watch all this time, and if you just had it on you, it would help out with my stuff a lot more. Anyway,
well, I'm not here to help you. Thanks for the call, Chris. So, I'm not actually interested in being, believe it or not, I'm not interested in being, in front of the camera. But I'm willing to be if that's what I, have to be in order to do things. I appreciate more kind of like being behind the scenes.
Last week, JJ Mccartney introduced a sound drop using Another One Bites the Dust by Queen. But when we started calling in requesting other Queen songs, he knew we had to switch it up. So let's check in on his new sound drop, which is much worse.
Rocking better shirts than you, loving the JJ crew.
Phone lines open, 855-853-5227. Ray in Maryland, you're on the JJ Mccartney Show.
Imagine if this was a real call and not a prank.
What? What was that?
Imagine if it was a real call and not a prank.
Yeah, Okay.
We're sorry.
Welcome to the mental health hotline.
Would you like to take another retarded test?
If you are obsessive compulsive, press 1 repeatedly. If you are codependent, ask someone to press 2 for you. If you have multiple personalities, press 3, 4, 5, and 6. If you are paranoid, we know what you are and what you want. Stay on the line and we'll trace your call. If you're delusional, press 7 and your call will be transferred to the mothership. If you are schizophrenic, listen carefully and a small voice will tell you which number to press. If you are depressive, it doesn't matter which number you press, no one will answer you. If you're dyslexic, press 69696969. If you have a nervous disorder, please fidget with the hash key until the beep. After the beep, please wait for the beep.
How much dirt is in a hole 3 feet by 6 feet by 6?
108 cubic feet. I'm great at math.
No, there's no dirt. It's a hole.
Shut up!
I don't shut up. I grow up.
Wow, 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 wow. Wow, where did that come from?
Amazing.
855-853-5227. Yeah, Chris James in Vancouver, Canada. Just look up his mom in the phone book. I'm sure you'll find that he's there.
Seriously.
I mean, where do these people come from? No, they're not real people. That's the thing. They're not real people. They're like, what was that so annoying back in the 80s? Teletubbies. They're Teletubbies. That's what they are. And the cool thing about them is they're harmless. They really are. And you know, clueless, stupid, all the, you know, correct adjectives. 855-853-5227.
We've been calling the Mancave boys for a little while now, and they absolutely love us. Let's check in as we call them and let them know what's going on in the life of Jessie from Idaho.
Caller from the 208, state your name when you're calling from. You're on the Mancave show. What's up?
Hello, guys. This is your old friend Jessie from Idaho here.
What's up, Jessie? What's up, Jessie from Idaho? What's up, Jessie?
You and the wife you got together? How you guys doing?
All right.
We're good. I just want to say, sorry to keep cutting you off. Is my reception okay, by the way?
Yeah, very
good?
clear. You sound great. Crystal clear.
I guess my girlfriend or my wife, that was a problem. I used to sometimes call her my girlfriend. That was probably one of the problems. But I guess she called in. She's kind of moved on. I was kicked out of the house, as you know. I lost my man cave and everything. And she's got this new guy who she's seeing, and I kind of follow on the Facebook using this sort of a fake account or whatever. And they're always out on dates and hanging out and spending time together. And I'm like, what's this guy's problem? Why doesn't he want to be in his man cave, you know?
Jessie, bro. I would say, bro, if she moved on and she got a new dude, let it go, man. Don't even worry about it, bro. You know.
Well, I got a kind of a decent setup going on right now. I found a little spot on the outskirts of town, and I got all my stuff set up. I got my posters up, and I got all my mini fridge and everything, but it's very cold and damp in here. Sorry?
Do this, Jess. Find a new broad and take a picture of her. Take a picture of you and this new broad, right?
Put it on
post it
Facebook.
all over social media or whatever like that. And take a picture of her in your man cave.
But it's actually a cave, so it's kind of hard getting a girl to come out here because it's sort of in the middle of the forest.
Wow, Jess, crazy. Anyway,
that's actually a real cave.
Yeah,
Jesse's living his best life.
All right, everyone, that's the end. And if you want to keep watching, go to patreon.com/notevenashow. And there might not be an episode up right away because Chris is in surgery at the moment, but there will be by Tuesday, guaranteed. And so if you're watching this on Tuesday, then you don't have to wait. But if you're watching it Sunday night, it might not be up right away, and this might not be up right away. In which case, I don't know what I'm talking about and what is reality. But it is worth checking out that Patreon episode because there's bonus free talk live, bonus JJ, and the return of the infamous Bathmaster. This week's comment of the week goes to True Gooner for his comment. You really lost the comments, and because he burned us, and he even indicated this as such. This week's comment of the week topic is lens. That's what I'm looking at. My brain blanked. Thanks, bye.